hit your teen years and think everything about you is awkward? From growth spurts, acne, to even getting your first period and your mom gushing all about it. We get what you mean, but don't worry. All you need is a little girl talk. Here's your crash course on periods, puberty, and feminine health. Starting from the age of 8 to the later teen years, girls go through all kinds of body changes. This is a result of puberty, aka the time when your body starts to mature and you end up taller than the boys in your class. One of the most significant changes of puberty is getting your first period, which is basically a girl's regular monthly discharge of blood and tissues from their uterus. You might find yourself freaking out, but just breathe. If you know what's going to happen, you're going to be okay. Here's what you can expect. You're going to be emotional. That's normal. You might find yourself crying more than usual at a K-drama or randomly getting frustrated at your parents. But know that those feelings are part of puberty. You're going to change physically. It's going to be okay. You might gain weight, your breasts might get bigger, or you might get pimples out of nowhere. But there's nothing wrong with that. You're going to need to get scientific. Don't worry. This just means you'll need to know more about your monthly cycle and flow. This is something you can talk about with a parent or a doctor. You're going to have to take care of yourself. You got this. Add an intimate care to your routine by taking time for your feminine hygiene. You can do this by investing in products like pH Care Feminine Wash. You're going to learn to accept yourself. You'll be amazing. Periods are nothing to be ashamed of, as it's something everyone goes through. In fact, you'll find that sharing these things can be a good topic for your safe spaces. As your body develops, you'll need to keep it clean and healthy. Oftentimes, we neglect to take care of our intimate areas because it might be a little embarrassing. But I'm here to tell you to get past the awkward and go straight to the care down there. Here's a few tips. For odor, make sure to wash daily with warm water and feminine wash. Oh, and safe and gentle wipes too if necessary. Make sure to use ones with a pH level 5 for everyday cleansing. For discharge, change out your underwear daily, twice if needed. This also goes for periods where you'll need to change out your sanitary pads, tampons, or menstrual cups 4 to 5 times a day. For hair, avoid shaving and hair removal creams as the skin can be sensitive down there. As long as you're properly clean, hair doesn't pose any health risk. And finally, for the skin, use cotton underwear over silk, polyester, or anything tight-fitting. Important tip: wash your intimate area from the outer parts, known as the vulva or folds, instead of the inner parts. Standing in front of a supermarket aisle for feminine hygiene products can be real confusing. We mentioned a mild feminine wash, but how do we know what's the right one? Here's a few tips. Check out the contents. You'll need something gentle that's hypoallergenic and contains basic antibacterial properties. We recommend starting with natural ingredients like guava leaf extracts. Look into the pH level. Your intimate area is normally between 4.5 to 5.5. However, your skin maintains a 5 at least. With that, you'll need products that can help maintain that level, like pH Care's clinically formulated pH balance of 5 for feminine washes. Go for the OBGYN and dermatologist tested. Of course, you have to know you're using something safe and effective for everyday use, and doctor recommended ones are always key. Periods take getting used to, but the great thing about your body is it's smart enough to give you a heads up with certain signs or syndromes. And the signs till your period usually happen 1 to 2 weeks beforehand. This is called Premenstrual Syndrome, or PMS for short. These include physical signs, like breaking out from acne, experiencing cramps or fatigue, getting bloated, or maybe even constipation or diarrhea. And then there's the emotional signs, where you go through mood swings, feelings of anxiety or depression seemingly out of nowhere, or even irritability. If you find yourself experiencing any of that, chances are you might be getting your period soon. Welcome to the club! The first rule of our girls' club is you talk about it. Sharing your experiences and the right information are most important. Who says it's TMI when everyone goes through it? Remember to know the facts versus the myths. It's not too early to talk to an OBGYN or visit trusted websites like phcare.com.ph for information. Talk to someone you trust. Talk about your experiences, so you can ask your questions and express your concerns. And finally, share the right information. Others will need to know about these things too, the same way you have. So we all need to help each other in this kind of awkward but sort of cool journey. Start your own girl talk with your friends by sharing this video now.